and welcome to the 18th episode of Real Estate Advice with Victoria Mead. I'm your host, Victoria Mead. If you're there watching, please comment below, say hello so I know that you're there. And if you're watching this as a replay, thanks for watching. Today, my topic is going to be 5 reasons why selling your home for sale by owner is not a good idea. So I'll go through that and then I'll answer any questions if there are any from the comments. So let's see. Hi, Allie. Hi, Brian. Thanks for tuning in. Hi, Ben. Thanks for watching. Hello, Martha. Thank you for coming. Perfect. All right. Let's get started. So, reason number 1, emotion. So, whether you've owned your house for 20 plus years or you've owned your house for just a short amount of time, I mean, it's yours. And a lot of times, unless if you're flipping it, you have some sort of emotional attachment to your house. So selling it for sale by owner where someone will come in potentially and maybe nitpick your house or, say some things that you're like, I'm not selling it to them now because they want to take down the treehouse. That's crazy. Things like that. You want to take emotional attachment out of the house, and by hiring a third-party person, such as a real estate agent, to help you with making that huge, gigantic decision on your investment is a really good idea. That will actually, in turn, potentially save you money because you won't make emotional, irrational decisions. Second, MLS. So real estate agents have multiple listing service. So that is one benefit that you do not get if you don't hire a real estate agent. So when your listing goes in MLS, it feeds to so many different sources. So Realtor.com, Homes.com, RPR, Zillow, Trulia. Did I already say Zillow? Anyway, so it goes everywhere that your house could possibly be listed, basically. So if you don't, and you're on forsalebywowner.com, or maybe you post on Zillow, or something like that, you'll get some buyers and you'll get interest if you put a sign out. You might get some calls, but really you're going to get the most buyers, and which potentially means the best type of offers. If everyone's over, bidding everybody else, then you are potentially missing out on a lot of good offers by not having it out to everybody. Third, agents may not show with no compensation. So say a buyer sees your house on forsalebyowners.com and they're like, hey, I want to see this house. It looks really good. And the agent's like, oh, I mean, that looks nice, but they're not going to be paying a commission. So that's going to have to come out of your pocket now. The buyer's like, ooh, never mind. Or they're like, oh, wait, so if I don't pay you, I don't have representation when I'm purchasing the biggest investment of my life. Oh, no, never mind. So it can turn off some buyers as well, which in turn could lose you money. And then number 4, attorney fees are very expensive. So real estate fees are too, not gonna lie. But usually when you pay real estate agents, you're paying for 2 different agents at the same time for everyone to have representation, basically. And it's expensive, but so is an attorney's. So, and at least with real estate agents, we practice it for a living. So anyway, and then 5 is just, you don't know the market trends like a real estate agent does. So you don't know what to expect. You don't know how to counter back. You don't know what potential options you have for different scenarios. But if you hire a real estate agent, and a good real estate agent, I should say, they can help you with every obstacle versus you having to scramble to figure it out. How do I fill out the paperwork? I don't even know. What does this purchase and sales say? Oh, I'll have my attorney read it over. Oh, they said it's fine. Okay, I'll sign it. I mean, having a real estate agent is huge. And even if I wasn't a real estate agent, I would never sell my house by myself. I would never buy a house by myself. I would hire somebody to help me because it's huge. So that's my topic today. Let's see. Hi, Mom. Thanks for joining. Does anybody have any questions at all on that topic? If not, then I will say have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you next Friday at 7 p.m. Same time, same place, and topic to be determined. I have a bunch of topics already written out, but I just don't know which one I'm going to feel like doing next week. So let's see. Ben says, so carving my family's initials in the basement floor won't increase my value? Dang. I mean, unless if you can find a family with the same initials, that might be of value to them, but probably don't carve into your foundation. Or into the concrete floor, I should say. Hi, Brian, again. How's it going? Martha said, very interesting. Thank you. I know, right? All right, you guys, let's see. My mom said, why do people do it? That's a great question because a lot of people wouldn't know that. So, why people do it? Because they think they're going to save money. They get a real estate agent's opinion, and the real estate agent says, "Oh, your house is worth $350," and they're like, $350 for my house? No way. My house is worth way more than that, $400. And it's really because they're trying to value all the memories that they have in it, even though their kitchen is 25 years old. They're like, we put that in. That's a nice kitchen. Solid cabinets. It's like, all right, well, that's not really in right now, and buyers aren't going to pay for your 25-year-old kitchen, your 25-year-old appliances. They're not going to pay as much as the house down the street that sold for $400 that has a brand new kitchen. So sometimes they do it because they think that we're not correct, and then a lot of them do it because they say, I'm not paying fees. I'm not paying real estate fees. And it's like, oh, okay, so you're not paying for the benefit of having a real estate agent? Okay. And a lot of times, too, we'll see for sale by owner signs. Like, for example, I saw one right down the street in Hooksett. I was driving by it. I'm like, And then about 2 weeks later, now I see a sign, a real estate agent sign out in their yard. I'm like, good job. And now they're going to sell because they hired a professional to do the job for them. So, and then Brian said, what's the most beneficial point of having an attorney with a real estate agent? So do you mean like instead of? So if you're a for sale by owner, you would use an attorney to look over your paperwork and help you through the transaction type thing versus having a real estate agent do it. So in Massachusetts, they do things differently where you actually hire an attorney to help with the real estate transaction. But in New Hampshire, you just hire one or the other basically. So you're hiring a real estate agent, so you don't need an attorney. That's a great question. I hope I answered it correctly. Anybody else? No? All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Thank you for the questions. Great questions. And I will see you Friday, 7 p.m. All right. Bye.